Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a whole try on all these goodies that I have from my subscription boxes. I personally am subscribed to the Sephora Play Bag and as well as Ipsy. These are both the January edition. So I like to show you what's inside my subscriptions, see what products are inside, and then now I've been doing a try on as of last month per your request, and I absolutely love it because it really shows you how the product works, how I feel about it. I'm not really too into first impressions just because I feel like your opinion can really change, but for this types of products, it's okay. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to this potato right now. It's 8 in the morning. I woke up like this. I'm gonna start off with my Sephora Play. So Sephora Play always has a little bag like this, like a little drawstring, and also the pamphlet with all the goodies that are in it. They also give you a little play card where you can turn this in for points inside a Sephora, but you do have to purchase something. That's what someone said. So, you know, they kind of get you right there, but I always love the little drawstring bags. So this is what it looks like. It's mesh on one side, and then here it is. It says, sweat is just another way to glow. I usually like to say I sweat glitter. And I have taken a peek inside my bags just because I kind of have to get a gist of what they're giving me so I know what I kind of need to prep. Like, did they give me eyebrow stuff? Because if there's no eyebrows, the girl needs some eyebrows. You guys get what I'm saying, right? So inside the bag this month, we have the Whey Treatment Mask. Now, I read the instructions on this, and you're supposed to put this on dry hair, and then afterwards just let it soak in for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can shampoo it out and then go on with your conditioner. This I obviously can't use. Another thing that I haven't used, and I already washed my face, which is the Tarte Friction Stick. It has like a bunch of X's on it. So this is basically an exfoliating cleanser stick, and it's black, and I've never tried anything like that, so this is going to be interesting because I'm super into skincare. Let's just do like a little swipe. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I could totally feel like kind of like little gritty itty bitties. Next up, which I will be using because I haven't prepped my skin with any moisturizers, this is from Drunk Elephant. This is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, so hopefully it's not too thick, just because I'm someone where I don't like to use super heavy moisturizers before my makeup. And then the last powder they gave was something from Clinique, and they call this their Almost Lipstick line. This is basically a sheer type of color. That's what I read in the pamphlet. This one is in the shade of Black Honey. Let's do a swatch. That's pretty sheer. So it's just like a wash of color. And then the product I was probably most excited about that my Sephora Play put was the It Cosmetics CC Plus Color Correcting Foundation. This one is in the shade Medium. And then they always give you a bonus item, which is a perfume for you to try. Maybe you can find a new scent that you like. Usually I'm not a big time fan of these, but hopefully I am, just because I just think Tory Burch is just so cute with their little emblem. So baby pink gold, and let's see what this scent is. This scent is called Love Relentlessly. Delicate, features notes of pink pepper, orris, and patchouli. Okay, not sure if that even helped me, but I'll spray it after. So that's all that came in my bag. Again, it's $10 for the subscription. I will say they always kind of keep a theme. Like I loved last time, it was the whole glitter party kind of thing. They gave like a pretty glowy eyeshadow. Was it last month? I don't know. I just remember one of the bags I really loved, and they all kind of kept like glowing skin, glowing eyes. Like for this one, it said sweat is just another way to glow. So I honestly thought it was going to be more products that are like gym friendly or like having an active lifestyle, you know, type of thing. Because if you go on the website for Sephora, they do have like gym essentials or something like that on the homepage right now. And I was looking at the stuff that they have, and it really gears towards like, you know, like maybe wiping your face before the gym so you don't work out in your makeup. I work out in my makeup. I just do that. Don't be mad. And just like a lot of products that are more geared towards, I can see people really using at the gym or utilizing at the gym. When I saw this bag, I honestly was just like, no, I don't think this theme mixes. That's just my personal opinion. For my Ipsy, the bag is this one right here. They always have like cute little bags. I love this little metallic bag. I think it's super cute. I just love it. There's no designs on it, which I love as well, because I'm not someone where I truly love like a ton of pattern. So I'm glad they finally did like a solid bag. I just really prefer something like that. And then the theme is called Metropolis right here. So you guys know that I got my CC plus whatever foundation in the Sephora Play. What's so funny is that, boom, Ipsy, they ended up sending me the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. Now, this is a second version of their concealer. I used it like so long ago. I can't even remember how I felt about it. I feel like when I used it, I used too light of a shade and everybody commented on it. This is their new one, the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This one is really exciting. See, waterproof, I think like, you know, sweat, gym. This is what I feel like should have been in that bag, but like I said, I'm not complaining. So it comes in light, medium, tan, and deep. I have the shade, let's see what they gave me. Okay, so they gave me the shade medium, so this will definitely work out. I'm excited to try that. Next thing up in my bag, Trust Fun Beauty Lip Gloss, Method to the Madness. Ooh, I like that shade. So far we have two different lip products. We have that Clinique one and also this one. So that's pretty sheer as well. Yeah, that looks just like a topper. Next up we have a blush, and I'm so glad that they actually bubble wrap things inside the bag. This is from Monica Dar Beauty. This is in the shade Paradise Blush. This is what the blush looks like. Let's do a little swatch right there. And feels very smooth. Perlice Blue Lotus Seed Mud Mask Plus Exfoliant. It says it's a 10-minute facial. Obviously I cannot do that because I will not be sitting here to do a 10-minute facial with you guys. I just can't. And then last but not least is the Temp 2. This is a little base smooth and matte primer. Has like a little ball to, you know, shake it up. I know some of you are probably like, that looks like a really odd primer. Temp 2, if you did not know, they have their own airbrush system. And I get a little bit confused when Ipsy sends this stuff out because obviously not everybody has an airbrush system. I'm not going to be demonstrating my airbrush system on camera. I'm just not into it anymore. I thought it was cool back in the day. You're supposed to do like a certain amount of drops in the, you know, like the airbrush system, and then you go shh. But obviously I don't have that right now, so I don't know if it has the same effect of just applying it directly as opposed to putting it in the machine and it just blows and disperses in a certain way. I don't know. I've never, I don't know. I don't know if it has the same effect or if it's like worse or it doesn't work. I don't know. Let's try all this stuff on that I can try on and let's get on with it. So first I'm going to try Sephora Plays Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This is from Drunk Elephant. I've been hearing like a ton of stuff about them. So this consistency seems pretty thick. So I'm just going to do very little because I'm sure a little will go a long way with this. It has like no smell, which is probably really good because I know a ton of people aren't really fond of a lot of scents. I mean, I love fresh scents or anything citrusy, but anything kind of floral, it's just not my thing. Well, this feels really good because even though there isn't a scent, if you guys have ever smelled Cetaphil lotion, that's what it smells like. Scentless, but there's still a little... Okay, so now let's give this Temp 2 primer a try. There is a ball, so I don't know how much I'll really need. This is a mattifying one, so, ooh, it feels nice though. Oh, it feels silky, so hopefully it has the same effect as it being used inside of a airbrush machine. The way that this primer feels is super silky on the face, and it has like a moisturizing factor like the Too Faced RX primer. Ooh, I really like it. It feels good. Ooh. Just gonna put on some chapsticks so I'm not disrespecting you with my chapped lips. I went ahead and did some natural brows. I do have a brow routine all drugstore if you want to check that out. I will put that right here. So I usually start with my eyes first, but since I don't have any like true eye products here or mascaras or anything, I'm just gonna move on to the face and do my face first and see how this cream works. Again, I got the CC SPF 50 in medium. This one is from Sephora, so my Sephora Play, so let's try this out. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it with a beauty blender, aka booty bender, or my flat top kabuki. So usually I have really good, I don't know, luck with my beauty blender. I feel like I use that a lot. So let's give it a try. I'm just gonna put a little, that was not a little. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait. So let's just kind of bring it there. Is that gonna match? Yeah, because I'm not too tan. I did like a little bit of a self-tan, but you can't even tell. I still look light, but I know this is supposed to be full coverage and everybody raves about it. Let's put a little on my eyes so I look more awake, like bright. Maybe the beauty blender is not giving it as much coverage because sometimes it does soak up product and makes it look more natural. And I know this is supposed to be full coverage and this is looking more natural because I did prep my sponge with a Scandinavia primer spray just to like wet it with that. It feels good though. It doesn't feel like super heavy, so that's good. Now let's try with the kabuki. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's more full coverage with the kabuki for sure. Sometimes a beauty blender just soaks that shit up. Let's go over the eye. This is a little bit light for me. I actually prefer the way that the beauty blender side feels and looks. I like a more natural look. On this side, it did go much heavier in coverage, I will say, and it also felt really heavy, and it's sitting on my face just like just sitting. Just blending the product out with the beauty blender with a kabuki, this is not working because it's just way too heavy and gunky. Okay, so bye-bye under eye illumination on my beauty blender and just start ooh, it seems pretty thick. Okay, hold on. Okay, that might be, okay, let's see. Ooh, that is pretty thick. Look how it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's use the finger. Let's warm it up. Okay. Okay, this is a much thicker formula, and it is full coverage because I'm like, whoa. I would definitely say use the warmth of your finger first because it was pretty thick and I didn't think I put a lot. It is a little bit light for me though, not gonna lie. So let's just put that over. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm looking like a mannequin. That girl is a real crowd, please. I'm not the biggest fan of the under eye just because, I mean, I think it looks beautiful because it's really glowy, but I find that the medium is pretty light because usually on concealers, medium is fine for me, but I feel like their medium is like light medium. I feel like this is one of those concealers where you have to put it, and once you put it on, then you have to set it right away. You can't do both and move on because that one's just like, I don't know, crease city. Crease city. I don't see this being like my fave, so. But that's what this try on is for, so I can show you. Looking much more normal now, so I went ahead and just put on the Naked Skin from Urban Decay in medium. Gave me some color back, and then I just set it with my Laura Mercier Translucent. Yeah, the light is just a little bit too light, so I think what I'm just gonna have to do is still put on just a little just to balance out the eye. Obviously, your girl's looking a little bit more put together, added some liner, some lashes, a little bit of definition in my crease for my BH palette. I just recently did a get ready showing brand new products and new to my channel, so go check that out because yeah, you'll see that palette in there, but I did a little bit of definition because, you know, I need it. Because everything else I have is basically like the blush, the perfume, and some lippies, and that's it. Last video there's a lot more products that I could use, so I guess it's just gonna depend like within the month, so I don't know. At least I still tried out, you know, a couple other products. So now we're gonna go into this blush. I'm just gonna use a duo fiber. This one is in the shade Paradise Blush. Ooh, I like how it's not too intense right away. But then again, duo fibers, I don't know, I just love applying blush with duo fibers because I feel like it just makes the blush just look airbrushed. Reminds me of NARS Orgasm, except much more pink. Okay, this is totally my type of blush. Love. On to lips. Now I have two different lips. I got the lip gloss Trust Fund Beauty from my Ipsy, and then where's that Clinique one? More of a tinted lip balm. I'm gonna use that one first just so I can show you, but I know it's not gonna give that much color. It's probably gonna make my lips just look more pigmented. My lips are already naturally pigmented. This is very moisturizing. I would actually look into looking at other shades, especially during spring, like a really like nice popsicle kind of lip, but I really like this. It looks good. It almost looks like my natural lip color, just deeper. So that's probably why I don't mind it, because I'm kind of like used to my lips being super pigmented anyhow. It looks better on than swatched on the hand. On the hand, it just looked lame. Okay, now I just wiped that off. Let me just cancel my lips a little because those lip tints usually like really tint my lips. So now we're gonna try out the Trust Fund Beauty, and this one's in the shade Method to Madness, and it says this is Lipgasm, so lip gloss. Now this one I think I might be disappointed in now, like the opposite, just because it seems super sheer on my swatch. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is definitely not gonna do anything, and a lot of product isn't coming out like there. It's like you need to dip in a lot. This just looks like a plain gloss. There is no tint to it. Even though it looks tinted, my lips are already naturally more pigmented, like I said, so this just looks like a clear gloss over my natural lip color. Okay, I'm just gonna end up putting this one back on. Put a little bit of this gloss on top, because it is a nice thin formula. It's a very comfortable gloss, so if anything, this is an awesome topper because it's not sticky and still moisturizing. The Tory Burch Neo Love Relentlessly. Let's see, I get kind of picky with perfumes because I like fresh scents. Not terrible, but I wouldn't buy it. Like I said, I'm like the worst when it comes to perfumes because I like something fresh or citrusy or clean. I'm not into florals. I like sexy scents like Gucci Guilty, Chloe Love Story, but ooh, other than that, I don't dislike it, but I don't like love it. It's like in the middle. I'm not helping. Unfortunately, I couldn't try like a lot of these, like the hair mask. I could probably just do a follow-up in the next video I do, so maybe we'll probably do that. So let me like write that down and maybe write it down in my planner. So I'll try the hair mask, I'll try the little facial, 10-minute facial, and also the friction stick. I'll probably try this all tonight, honestly. And then the moisturizer I actually really liked. It didn't manipulate my makeup at all, and it sunk into my skin, and that I really love. This one was whatever to me. I didn't like love it to death. I didn't dislike it. It was just like, it's like a good lip gloss topper, and I don't know, I feel like there's so many liquid lipsticks out there that in case you did have the subscription, this probably came in handy because I feel like no one has glosses these days. The perfume was hit or miss. Like I said, it's just all personal preference. For the Temp 2 primer, I actually was very surprised. It's probably one of my favorite products just because it felt so smooth on the face. Like I said, I wasn't sure if it was gonna work the same since it wasn't like in an airbrush machine, but I loved it, and my makeup actually looks really nice, especially around this area because I do have larger pores and I notice they're not like peeking out. So this is definitely an A+ for me. The Bye Bye Under Eye unfortunately just did not work. I find that their medium is just way too light. This formula is pretty thick and heavy in consistency, and that is something I want to stay away from. For the CC+, I will say I did really enjoy this. I think it looks really nice on the skin after the skin is set. I will say the medium is a little bit light as well. So I feel like It Cosmetics shades are running a little bit on the lighter side. I don't know, you kind of know like what a medium would be, you know, but this one just seems a little bit light because I am medium right now in a lot of products. So yeah, overall, I mean, I thought both bags are pretty decent. Some of the things I haven't tried out yet, so I can't really give you a full review, but overall, I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, the whole point of these bags is to try out new products. I'm not really wanting to try out products that I already have and just have like little mini backups of. So I really appreciate just like the variety of products because like I said, this, I never talked about this, the Clinique. This surprisingly, I don't know, made me really happy when I put it on my lips because I would never grab something that kind of gives like a tint, but this actually really makes me want to go look at their line to see what kind of like light pinks or corals because springtime will be coming soon. So I don't know, this was really surprising. So this I also give an A+, which I thought I was not going to like it because you guys know I'm not a fan of darker colors or colors like this whatsoever, but I really like it. And I like it with the gloss on top. It feels really good. The combination is awesome. These bags are not going to please everybody 100%. Some people are going to get different things. Some people are like, oh, they send all the good things to the YouTubers. I actually pay for my subscriptions. They have no idea. It's underneath, like it's not under What Would Lizzy Do? Like it's underneath my normal name and it gets sent to like my mom's house. So it's like not even my P.O. box, not even anything. So yeah. And that's for my glam bag. My Sephora play does get sent to my P.O. box, but it's just not my normal name. They don't send it out to any vloggers. So yeah, this is just normal stuff what I'm getting. If you look at the comments, a lot of people get a lot of stuff like I do. So this is not biased or just because I love Ipsy and Sephora play. I've been really enjoying these subscription boxes just because it's fun to try out new things, new brands, and also all the things that you find in the Sephora play, you know they're going to be sold in Sephora. Some of the things that are in the Ipsy bags can be sold in Sephora as well, or say like Ulta because It Cosmetics is sold there. I don't think Sephora carries It Cosmetics, but I know Ulta does. So they do have like some brands, you know what I mean? Or like new ones that you can discover, like Monica Dar and all of that. I mean, I have heard of Monica Dar, but I haven't tried a ton of things. But I don't know, overall, I really just love these subscriptions just to try different things. And overall, I was pleased with this month. Like I said, everything wasn't like wowing me, but it's still new to me. And that's why I'm not really too into first impressions because it's like, I can probably utilize some of these products for like other things and mix them up. Like I didn't hate the concealer once I mixed it up with my Naked, and it's nice because I don't really have too many light concealers, so I can always use that in to mix it up when I want to highlight. So yeah, you can see the good and bad in different things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. I'll leave all the links down below how you can subscribe and all that good stuff. I love you guys so much, and go check out my previous videos, and I have a huge giveaway as well if you missed that, because I feel like a lot of people miss that because I uploaded that on like a random day and time. But I have a huge I'm giving away the whole Generation Beauty creator content creator goodie bag. It's like so much stuff. I think someone like valued it at like $900 or $800, which is crazy. So go check that out. I'll leave all my previous videos down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah! Whoop, whoop.